Brent.
We are in 4th grade at Walden School, and we will be performing the Bagel Boys. Here at the Bagel Barn, bagels are my life. I wake up bagels, I eat bagels, and I go to bed bagels. When I see someone bite into a bagel and their face lights up, I'm happy, content. It's like a stream of sunshine smiling at me from my conscious mind. Oh, that's subconscious. Anyway, when Dad gave us the stork, well, I knew I was set for life.
Oh, that is so gross. We had this guy in here yesterday who ate this Asiago Cheese Festival sprout creation melt thing with a whole wad of salmon-flavored cream cheese on it, and it just stuck in his mustache for an hour while he sat there reading a copy of GQ.
Ken wanted to say something, but I reminded him, the customer is always right. Always. Everyone should be allowed to enjoy a bagel in their own way, and when someone is enjoying a bagel in their own private universe, I'm happy.
It looked like dried blood. My brother Hal is real simpleton. I wanted to start a rock band. I wanted to make something of myself. Now the only choice I have in my life are plain, onion, and blueberry.
No, you don't. There's cherry, garlic, herb and onion, and sun-dried tomato.
Oh, he's back, and he's doing it again. Hey you with the big hairy catacomb on your lip. Ever thought of using one of these, pal?
Brent, you'll scare him away. My brother tends to overreact sometimes. You'll have to forgive him. He was disturbed as a child.
You make him clean that off or I'm going home.
Oh, like your life is such a sparkling tour de France. Like I can't tell what you had for dinner just by looking under the couch pillow.
I always know what you have for dinner. It's a bloody bagel. It's always a bagel. When I was younger, they would always eat bagels and I would get the whole. And now look at this hole they gave me to work in and with.
We've always had trouble with him. He was squeamish growing up. We'd lick bagel batter off our fingers and he'd run from room to room screaming, bloody murder!
You stuck your fingers from your mouth back into the bowl. You still do. I'll be right back.
What are you doing? You can't do that to a...
Now if I have to do that again, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I'm sorry, sir. No, he's not an employee. He's just a homeless tramp that comes in frequently. I don't have the heart to turn him away. Lots of mental problems. You know. Oh, great. He's leaving now. We just lost a perfectly good customer thanks to you.
He'll come back. That type always does.
You can't just go cleaning off our customers' faces like that.
Oh, yes, I can, and don't you try to stop me. Did Hal tell you about the time we got a poor rating from the health department? We had a larva colony on the floor because he didn't want to throw out a stale batch of bagels. He said it was like murder. Well, I can tell you about murder. That E. coli disease is a real killer.
Brent, he gets so uptight that I don't want to throw away perfectly good bagels. I have a natural fear of trash cans. If you throw something away today, it won't be there tomorrow when you need it. It's perfectly rational.
Don't mind him. Hal's his fantasy of never throwing anything away, unfortunately for him, it's a reality. He never wanted to trash anything, while I chuck everything if I had my choice.
Our entire business would be in a garbage dump in Jersey if it wasn't for me.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
It's not difficult to see who keeps this business afloat, who truly loves bagels with all his heart.
There was a guy in here once who kept chewing with his mouth open.
Didn't Mom and Dad ever teach you about forgiveness?
He licked his lips and smiled at me with bagel stuff in his mouth. This is such a gross place to work. I wanted to make something of myself. I wasn't king before. I wanted to be in a band. I would have been excellent. I would have learned to play an instrument. They took away my guitar and gave me a spatula. They took away my drum set and...
Thank goodness they took your drum set. My brother hasn't yet come to his terms with himself. He hasn't achieved the peace that I feel. See, a bagel is a circle. There's no beginning and no end. No argument. When someone bites into a blueberry bagel and his face lights up, they're happy, content. And that's when I'm happy, and I'm not strung out on etiquette like you are.
I'll say, agree. See, he thinks I have to stand here and watch this.
What?
There's a poppy seed hanging off the edge of her.
Why do you keep fixating on people? That poor woman is eating a bagel, minding her own business.
I can't help it. When I see a piece of food in someone's mouth, I can't look away. I can't think about anything else. I'm like a deer looking at headlights, just waiting for a car to come up the road and kill me.
Stop embarrassing me. We're on TV. The Bagel Barn is on TV. He's just doing that to get attention. His whole life has been one long, unsuccessful quest for attention, and always at someone else's expense.
Wipe that off. That's it. You have some cheese king hanging up there as well. There. I'm taking that salmon cream cheese out of our inventory. It's just too gross. My brother never learned to take things into his own hands. He thinks he has to take what's given him. That's why he's happy here making bagels all day long. I'm going to make something of myself. I'm going to start a band.
Come on, you have the easy part. I make the bagels and you make the holes.
I make holes and I wind up with nothing.
We've gone round and round with this. When you learn to take some responsibility around here, you'll graduate out to poppy seed placing.
I'm not going to take my time placing poppy seeds. So disgusting, undisciplined patrons can get them all over their faces and on the floor for me to clean up. I don't need any more work than I have already.
Work? You hardly do a thing except for throwing away perfectly good bagels. I rarely see you flex some muscle.
Oh no, that older gentleman over there, he has blueberry all over his face.
I don't see anything.
Are you blind? You, sir, are truly disgusting.
Would you tone it down to one punk rocker? If we hold customers to your standards, we won't have any left.
That's okay by me. Our entire clientele must have been raised in a community barn.
My brother is crazy. Do you think we could do this interview another time? I don't think it's going to sell well. Oh, you like what you see, huh? I guess conflict plays well on camera, huh?
My brother should know. His life is a complete sellout, down to his last cherry bagel.
As you can see, my brother with absolutely no musical inclination wants to give up all of this to start his own band.
Wipe it off. Wipe it off.
My brother is crazy. As for me, when I see someone bite into a bagel and their face lights up, I'm happy. Thanks to bagels, my life has meaning.